Welcome to Messy Bun Sisters Podcast.
I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Lauren. And this is episode
5. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Me too.
Oh, me too. Okay.
And today is a very special podcast because we're interviewing our sister-in-law, Lauren Hernandez.
The time has come.
Lauren Hernandez.
Yep.
Hernandez.
That's me. Can we address the hashtag rebirth
Yes.
to start?
Yes.
Because I have an issue with it, and I feel like no one likes to pay attention when I say I have an issue with it.
Okay, so
But
Lauren,
we love it.
explain what hashtag rebirth even means. Oh, actually, okay, my name is Lauren. Obviously, we talked about this last time. Your name is Lauren
Yeah.
also.
Talked about
so
that now.
my maiden name is
Her
Lauren.
name is Lauren.
Okay,
Yeah.
my maiden name is Lauren Hernandez. And she stole my name.
No. Your brother gave me your name.
That's a sweet way to think
I
about
know.
it.
He's a
Anyway,
nice
so
guy.
I wanted her hashtag for her wedding to be hashtag rebirth.
Are you the one that brought that up?
I'm pretty
The
sure
first
I
time?
did.
I thought it was Kristen.
Kristen who?
I think it was Kristen, my best friend,
Oh.
my matron of honor. I think the first time that I brought it up to her that whenever I was married, I was going to be the new Lauren Hernandez, because that was the joke.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Lauren Hernandez is gonna,
Be
rise
back.
again.
Rise again.
She's gonna rise from the
like
dead.
Jesus.
Yeah, and Kristen
Wow.
was just
Well,
like,
we're all
"Ah."
supposed to be like Jesus, Alyssa.
True.
Oh my goodness. Well then. In that case, hashtag rebirth on. But no, Kristen just took off with it. I mean, every
Yeah.
post, any family conversation, anything that happened to do with like bridesmaids. I mean,
I'm glad
I
she
hate
did
it.
I love it.
I hate it. So
we
I
love
think
you,
it's
Kristen.
creepy. I think there's something wrong with it. I am not. I just wanted that to go on record that I never gave the okay for a hashtag rebirth.
I'll stop.
I mean, do
Lauren's
what you,
not gonna.
I mean, do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
but
I will.
I just needed that on record.
I'm pretty sure we hashtagged that too on one of our like Instagram posts.
No,
too.
you did.
We did, yeah. You're
and you
welcome.
also talked about that in like probably the last 4 podcasts. It's like, and you're like, oh, we're gonna interview
So
our
every
sister-in-law. We're gonna interview our sister-in-law. Hashtag rebirth.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Aren't you glad I've been rebirthed?
I've been rebirthed,
No, I don't know.
reborn.
There you go. What did I say earlier? This is our...
This is our 5th. No, what did you say?
I was talking about this being our 5th podcast. And what did I say?
I wasn't here for it.
It was not correct.
I know.
It was
It's
wrong.
like, this is our 5th episode or something.
This is our 5th episode.
Something like that. It was so
Yeah.
stupid. Anyway.
So this is Lauren.
Yeah.
She's married.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
She's married to our brother, the brother that is between Lauren and I.
That's why she's between us right now.
That's the reason why.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the only reason why.
Symbolism.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a thing, guys.
So, Alyssa, you take the first question because we're going to interview Lauren just so our listeners know who she is. And
I'm nervous.
don't be nervous.
Oh my
Her
God.
hands are shaking. Don't shake your hands.
Palms are sweaty, knees
palms
weak,
are
arms are heavy.
I love Eminem.
Mom's
Go Eminem.
spaghetti.
You're
Okay,
45.
so yeah,
And I still love you.
Team Eminem, best show I've ever seen ever from very far away, ACL. Okay,
I
so
just
tell
love him.
us,
You just want to clap.
how did you meet Alec?
Oh. Well, I actually met Alec for the first time when I was 14. I was
Whoa.
14. He was 19. It makes it sound super creepy.
Yeah.
Fine, you were Trent was 17, you were 23.
But we didn't meet then. Wait, yeah, we
Yeah, you
did.
did.
But I wasn't. Oh, yeah, he was underage too. Dang it. Okay, go ahead.
Whoa.
Sid.
Yeah. But no, Alec was best friends with my brother. They were in a band together. They went to the same college.
Simply forgotten.
Simply Forgotten.
Aw. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Sorry, guys. Y'all should have them on the show and do like some background. No,
All we know is Tim, Alec, and Trevor. I don't know who the other people are.
that's all I know too.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So Alec was friends with my brother, and he would come around every now and then, and I just had like the biggest crush on him because 14-year-old girl,
Yeah.
cute 19-year-old guy, obviously never gonna happen, but
Is this when
Whatever,
he
he's
had
cute.
that one piece of
Orange
hair
Oh, yeah.
right in the middle? Alec, I wish you could like post a photo of Alec having like one.
It's gonna be right
orange.
here.
Yeah.
I'll see it here.
It's right here. No, and it's funny you say that because I remember his Facebook profile picture being with the little, like, whenever they took their band pictures
Yeah.
And
That
he
was
had, like-
before I went to beauty school, just to be clear.
before
Yeah.
you fixed him.
Yeah.
And you told me it was absolutely ridiculous.
Exactly.
I thought it was great. That was like a 14-year-old me's dream.
Orange hair.
Orange
And a
hair,
scarf. She wore
checkered
a scarf.
scarf with drumsticks
right.
on a railroad track.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. I still look at it from time to
Oh my
time. But yeah, so I mean, we just saw each other here and there for years. But I was just like, I was Tim's little sister. Like,
Right.
I mean, I'm sure to him it was like, ew, like get away from me, you child.
Yeah.
And then I moved away at one point, and then whenever I came back, I magically was 19.
Magically, how does that happen?
Magically, I was 19 and
Turned into a woman.
not a child anymore.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were playing at the same church. He was drumming, I was singing, and
That's when you moved back.
yeah, I
Right.
had just moved. Like, it was my second weekend home, so
Where did you move before? I don't think a lot of people know that. Where were you at?
I was living in the Virgin Islands, out in the Caribbean. Absolutely love it. I miss it from time to time, and I actually had every intention on going back. I moved.
Alec ruined it.
He ruined everything, all the plans. Brought me here to where I am now. I mean, now I have to go through this interview. Thanks, Alec. Could be on a beach. But no, yeah, I moved home from the Virgin Islands. I planned on being here for about 2-3 months, kind of get myself together. I wasn't in the best of places at that time. And then, I don't know, second weekend at home, I was singing at my old church. He was playing drums. We started talking. And then he asked me out to go see Deadpool. And then go to IHOP. And yeah, it was the greatest date I think I've ever had. And so, yeah. it was
Wait,
just-
I have a question. So there was a date that you and Alec went on that me and Alyssa kind of
Yes.
sabotaged.
That was
And
like-
my mom.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I think that was probably date number 3. Because date number 2, I met y'all's parents.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. How was that? Meeting,
You know-
especially my mom.
I'm,
I love you, Mom, but you know, you're kind of scary. But that's where we get it from.
yeah, so we can get there at some point if you'd like. But
Wait, are we taking time?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Scared.
I don't know. What were we saying? Oh, meeting y'all's
yeah,
parents.
Yeah. On
I'm
date number
honestly-
2.
I'm usually really good with parents, honestly. I don't want to like brag about it, but I'm usually like yes ma'am, no ma'am, like, no issue with that.
Right.
But whenever you find out on the way there that you're gonna be meeting the parents, you're wearing this tank top, showing all your tattoos, and you're all cutesy and whatever, not thinking about meeting parents. I was
Right.
like, so Alec told me that we were just going to be making s'mores because I never had s'mores before, and he thought that was outrageous.
You haven't had a lot of things, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of a loser in that aspect. And like the whole movie scene and the food scene, I'm a little,
I'm so
little
glad
lame
you
on that
showed
one.
you all these things.
You're getting
but-
better.
Yeah, I ate a jalapeno the other day.
Wow.
I did. I cried for a solid like 45
it's hot.
minutes. Yeah, I don't like spicy food.
Yeah, me neither.
No,
She
it's,
cried because she's sad because she ate a jalapeno.
it's awful.
Alec, eating a
Alec.
Why? Because it's hot?
It's so awful because it was hot. Yeah, it was so sad.
That's so stupid. Okay, sorry, go ahead. Meeting my
Okay.
parents.
So never had s'mores. He was like, yeah, he's like, come over, there's a fire pit outside, I'll make s'mores. I was like, oh, that's so cute. I love that. Definitely. You're cute. Let's hang out. And on the way to the house, he's like, so I hope it's okay, but like, I'm kind of living with my parents right now.
That's
And they're
Alec.
home.
That's Alec on the way telling you that.
Yes,
Yeah.
on the way. That's my Alec impression.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, that's totally cool. That's not an issue. Parents love me. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God. They're going to hate me. I have tattoos. I'm a sinner. Like, it was
We
horrifying.
have tattoos.
Yeah,
I know,
but they didn't
but I
know at the
didn't-
time.
That's true.
I mean, I didn't even know.
No,
I
they
didn't know y'all at the time. And then
And then we stalked you.
Date number 3, y'all were stalking me. I remember
Where were we?
They were
No,
at
but-
Torchy's, but we had just finished my dress fitting for the wedding.
That's right.
So it was just me, you, and Mom. And we were at the quarry, and I saw that Alec was at Torchy's. He like snapped a picture or something on Snapchat. And I was like, let's go see this girl.
Yeah.
Let's just drive by and see. And then we like snapped like
Y'all together.
Yeah.
And that's what I saw, because he didn't tell me that y'all were stalking us, just casually, until we were sitting outside of Torchy's. I don't know if we were done eating or what the situation was, but because I'm totally this type of girl that I'm like jealous and crazy, and he was on his phone and I was like, "What you doing?" And then I saw this video of us, and I was like, Who is that? Like, who is recording us and sending it to you? Like, do you have a stalker? Like, what is happening?
his sisters.
Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, my sisters are here." And I was like,
And Mom.
"Okay."
And our mom.
Well, I mean, I had already met Jill's mom by that point, and so I was like, "Okay, great. This sounds so fun. This is the greatest date ever." And,
Man, so by date 3, you had like pretty much met everyone.
yeah, I had met everyone.
That's
I mean, I
crazy.
didn't meet y'all's husbands.
Or little Renee.
I didn't meet little Renee until my wedding, until mine and Alec's wedding.
That is crazy.
Yeah, until 2 years in, I didn't meet him.
Come on, little Renee, where you at?
We actually talked on the phone a couple of times. I remember one time I was in the car.
Party.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to text little Renee back.
Wow. Sorry, little Renee.
I'm gonna text her when we're done with this.
Shout out, little Renee.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so let's unpack that a little bit. Like what were your expectations of like dating a guy with like really, I mean, I don't know if you knew how protective we were or like, I don't even know how to describe us, but like, what was your expectations of like, I don't know, of us, I guess. Like, what were your first impressions?
Just like chug the whole glass.
Where's the bottle?
Well, you know, I didn't grow up with sisters,
Right.
and I also didn't really grow up with a mom that I was like super besties with. I mean, we're great now. I mean, we're great friends now.
Besties
but
now.
we're like this.
I love your
Shout out,
mom.
mom.
I know.
But yeah, so I honestly had no idea what to expect. I was, of course, I don't think I was scared as much as I was intimidated. Because, you know, like, there's these 2 sisters that are good.
Yeah.
You were intimidated by both of us or
Absolutely.
just Lauren?
No,
Me
by
too?
both of you. Well, yeah, I mean, it's like,
Who, me?
but I'm a mama.
I know.
Wow. But yeah, no, it was really intimidating to come into this household. And I mean, and even at that point, I didn't realize how close y'all were. I just knew that there were sisters involved.
Right.
And, you know, even like my exes actually didn't even have sisters. They all had brothers. So I've had like 0 experience with sisters. Yeah. And so sorry, I just had to like gross spit swallow.
It's okay. I've done almost every bodily function on this podcast already.
Ew!
I said almost.
Okay. But yeah, so coming into it, it was completely just didn't know what to expect. And then, of course, social media is such a big thing now. So I was able to go and kind of stalk y'all a little bit.
We stalked you too.
I know. I've been told. I think one of the first things I asked Alec was like, what was the picture you showed them? He's like, oh, it's this one. I was like, okay, well, that's a good picture. What did they say? I think he said that, like, he was like, Alyssa just said, she's cute. And I was like, what does that mean?
And
Oh my
also,
gosh.
it was like you had just gotten your hair done at an Aveda salon.
Oh, yeah.
And I worked at Aveda at the time. So I was like, oh, she uses Aveda. She's cool.
She's good. She's in. I don't know what you said.
He showed me at Rackspace while I was working, and I was just like, cool.
Another one, cool.
I mean, okay, so to be fair, like Alec has had a lot of girlfriends.
I know.
And I mean, initially I was just like, okay, you know what I mean? And I love Alec because he got mad at me that he said that it sounded like I said I didn't love him until a couple of podcasts
It kind of
before.
did.
Oh my gosh, I love Alec.
Aww.
But I was just like, okay.
Poor Alec.
But the fact that you've like, I mean, you did, like you were around for a long time and you like made Alec really happy. I was like,
Aw.
okay, like
2 years later, okay, I guess she's okay.
no. It was probably, okay, so I remember when I was like, I like Lauren is we were out somewhere and
Lauren never knew you liked her till just right
I
now.
know. This is a first. I put her in my wedding to try to get her to like me. So
maybe I told Alec, but we were out to dinner. I don't even remember where we were, but I had fries and I was eating and you stole one of my fries and I was like, I like her.
that was the moment.
That was the moment when you were. I was just
fry
eating
stealer?
a burger and you just went, ate one of my fries. I was just like, okay.
All right.
I guess the fact that you were so like brave and bold to
Like
do that.
you?
I guess
I've heard a couple of stories about y'all stealing food, but
Yeah,
Lauren steals food.
y'all.
you do too. David, can I have a piece of that? Can I taste that? Just a bite. Can I just have a bite of that?
I just took
That's
an entire
Alyssa.
one of Alec's burgers. So
Yeah, that's true. Alec ordered 2 burgers and Lauren took one.
I took one.
But that's when I knew. But that's when I was just like, okay, like I like Lauren. Like this is
Yeah.
cool. It was not that. It was like maybe like 2 months in, maybe.
Okay. Well, that's cool. But yeah, anyways.
Sorry. I hijacked it.
It's okay. I kind of rabbit trail quite often, so I can just like slap me back into line. But yeah, 2 sisters, intimidating. I went online or on social media, whether it was probably Facebook, and I was just like stalking y'all as people do, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, like these girls are beautiful and they're talented and they're so close and
I mean,
whatever. They're cool looking. And I was just like, there's no way. Like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to, like, hop into that. Like, not a girly girl. I'm not like, oh, my God. Like, not saying that I think y'all are that way, but looking at pictures, I was totally like, oh, my God. They're totally like, oh, my God. And so I was like, no. I was like, they're definitely not going to like me. So I was just super intimidated for months and months. And I mean, I used to go home and call Alec and I was like, there's no way this is going to work. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't fit into the family. I can't fit into the friend group. I just felt like this super outcast. And I don't think it was never anything that anybody did. It was just like my own insecurities kind of like keeping me from pushing myself, I guess. Cause I was just like, oh,
it was
like,
the devil.
it was totally the devil.
Yeah.
Just being like, you're not good enough. And I was like, okay, I'm not good enough. So, you know, it took a while for me to finally be, like, maybe it was when I took your fry.
Yeah.
That I was like, okay, I like this family. I'm good. But yeah, it was just really intimidating.
Yeah.
Coming in, knowing that he had 2 sisters and then finding out that y'all were crazy, obsessive or protective.
Obsessive with Alec.
Don't touch him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, what about now?
Now I'm fine. I mean, now I'm sitting at a table
Yeah,
drinking
that's
wine and talking about how I was intimidated by y'all. So now it's good. I feel like there still are times every now and then I'm just kind of like, what am I doing here? But then once again, I mean, that's just the devil being like, hey, like just constantly being like, you're not good enough. Because he knows like that's my big thing is like not feeling adequate, like not feeling like a part of something. And so,
You know, sorry, this is like
for it.
totally sidetracked, but still applicable. Is I was listening to a podcast the other day that was talking about how this guy, he practices like mind over matter. And like, I guess it's something like 90% of our thoughts can turn negative, but it takes just as much energy to think of positive thoughts than it does of negative. So it's like, why aren't we like snapping out of it and changing that to a positive thought? Like this guy pretty much talked about how he like healed his own body with like he needed this crazy protective surgery. And anyways, I just was
That's
like,
intense.
sorry. That's really intense. I'm sorry. But I was just thinking, you know, like when those thoughts come to me, like I listened to this podcast yesterday, but I really tried today that, you know, if I started thinking of things like that or having anxiety or anything like that, I was like, I'm in control of my own mind.
Right.
And I'm in control of my own like thoughts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this thought is not going to be negative. This thought's going to be positive. So that's my life now.
You know what's
That's
really
good.
helpful too, just to kind of piggyback on that, is meditation.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
have you guys
gosh,
ever
yeah.
done? Oh my gosh,
Yes.
we were living in New York City.
that now.
I like just like having like
Moment of silence, people. Good.
okay.
wow, I feel great.
But, you know, like having thoughts coming in and then having them leave.
Yes.
Like that. It's like meditation helps. Meditation helps a lot with that. So, that's a good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. You have to tell us what the podcast was yesterday.
It was. I don't
Just tell us later. Alyssa, you're drinking wine now? Whoop, whoop. Pump and dump. Diami.
Yeah. We have to talk about Diami.
Every single podcast. It's so funny. The episode that y'all were talking about Fiesta, and so was it the last episode? I don't know.
Episode 3.
Yeah. And y'all were talking about the apartment and stuff, and y'all weren't saying Diami or Drea, and I was just like, as I'm watching it, I was sitting there and I'm like, that's Diami. Say Diami. Say his name. Say his name. Like, where's the shout out? And then y'all didn't for a second, and I was like, oh my gosh, they didn't shout out Diami.
Missed it. And then we were like,
And then you're like,
what?
what? Oh wait, we already did. And I was like, yes, they did it.
Finally caught on.
They got it. Good job, guys.
Oh, man.
Cheering from the sidelines.
Yeah. Well then, okay, that's a kind of good segue. Segue. Like, how do you feel? Like, are you feel more comfortable in the friend group now too?
I have my days. I feel like I say a lot. Sorry.
We say like.
I
we
feel
say,
like.
I feel like is y'all's thing, right? Okay, so my thing will be I'm trying not to say it now, and it's so hard. But no, I'm not afraid to be more involved in conversation.
Yeah,
It's still just
I've noticed that.
It's one of those still being like one of the girls, I think that's kind of still my like barrier. Is that the right barrier? I guess that's the thing that keeps me from feeling like super comfortable, because it's just like it's all fun and games, and then it's like girls and guys, and I'm just like, like I act like one of the guys. I don't know what to do in this situation. So then I start to feel a little just kind of like awkward.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, like game nights are a blast.
Yeah.
Like, I can rock out some game nights, charade it up.
We do
but
tend to split into boys and girls often.
I'm trying to
We're
be
in
better
middle
about
school.
it.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm totally in middle school.
I mean, y'all all went to middle school together, so right?
Not Lauren.
For the most part. Well,
I'm old.
y'all all went to middle school together.
I gotta cut me off though, just because I'm 31 now.
It's okay. I'm 23. I wasn't in middle school. I wasn't in middle school with them either. I didn't even go to y'all school.
You didn't even go here.
That's funny. Good. I'm glad that you feel like.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
2.5 years later, we're getting there.
I have heard that though, like other people, which maybe this is something we need to discuss.
Group discussion.
I know. Feel like intimidated in like our group. Like, I don't know. That's another. Okay. We can talk about that later, maybe another day. But
This is about Lauren.
yeah. Okay. So, what was it like growing up, I guess, with just a brother, like not having, and you weren't very close with your mom growing up.
Yeah.
You're more close with your dad. Like what? How did that mold you? I guess is a good question to ask.
It was really, really great growing up, you know, kind of more tomboy, and because I wasn't like a typical tomboy. Like I wasn't running around in like basketball shorts and baggy t-shirts. Like I liked dressing girly because my mom always dressed gorgeous. I mean, like to the nines.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Shout out mom again. Maya, gorgeous. But you know, personality wise, you know, I liked hanging out with the guys. I liked playing video games and listening to weird rock music and try learning guitar like my brother. And I just liked doing the things that my older brother would do, which was really great until about puberty, for being honest, until it started being like, oh, I have all these friends that have sisters and they're learning like their makeup and how to do their hair. And then here's little boy Lauren just chilling in the corner. Kind of
What do
like,
I do with my boobs?
Like, what are these? I mean, there's still none, but there's more than there was. But
I was a boy at some point.
yeah, we were all boys. Guys, we were all boys. But no, I mean,
the girls aren't boys now, though. The 13-year-old little girls, they're not boys anymore. They're girls.
They're hot.
I know. What the heck?
Like, I'm
They did not
offended.
go through the freaking awkward
Boys
stage.
stage.
The awkward stage.
I saw something on Instagram the other day, and it was just like, I need these 13-year-olds to go return all their concealers and trade them in for like 3 shades darker.
Yeah.
That way they
Oh,
can
I
go
posted
through.
that.
Did you? That way they can go
And the
through their
blue
awkward phase.
eyeshadow, sparkly lip
It's
gloss.
tradition, ladies. It's tradition. Go through your awkward phase.
Yes.
No,
You
they
have
do
to.
their makeup better than me. I'm like,
So good. I still don't know what I'm doing.
same.
But yeah, so that was the struggle, was trying to figure out how to be girly and how to, you know, how to not have an orange face and then a pale white body because I have some really good photo evidence of me doing that for years.
Yeah,
and
same.
I don't think it was until, and then even whenever I got my best friend, Kristen, she's very tomboy, she's naturally gorgeous. So she never wears makeup and, her hair is long and straight and I have short and curly hair that you can't really tell right now. But, so I still didn't really have anyone to relate to with that. And so I don't think it was until maybe like mid high school that someone finally was like, come here, sweetie.
Like 16, you think probably?
Probably, yeah.
17,
probably about 16, 17 that someone was finally... I don't think it was until me and my ex broke up that I was like, wow, I need to do something about all this because this is not looking good for me. And so, someone... I don't remember how, maybe YouTube or I think maybe one of my brother's ex-girlfriends kind of took me under her wing. But... So up until that age, I loved having just a brother.
Yeah.
And, him and I were always really close. It was one of those to where, I wanted to hang out with him. He didn't want to hang out with me because I was his annoying little sister. But when it was just him and I, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, he also introduced me to my now husband. So that's always a plus, too.
Good job, Tim.
Good job, Tim. Shout out,
Tim.
We'll clap for that. We'll clap for him. But yeah, so... I don't know if that answers it.
It does.
Yeah.
Because, we had two brothers, but I wasn't really, like super close with either of them. I'm close with them, but not, like, super close like Alyssa is. I feel like you're really close with both Little Renee and with Alec.
And you. I'm the glue that keeps this family together.
Wow.
We're close. We're just not, like... Maybe it's a personality thing. I don't know.
I'm very much like a people pleaser, so I want everyone to like feel connected to me at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and you don't care. You just want to be yourself.
I was talking to Alina about that today. Me and Alina had lunch.
I just want to be me.
Yeah, no, we were talking about how you and her have the same personality, like people pleaser, like wanting to help people. And I'm just like, I don't care. You get what you get.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, bye.
And see, that's kind of how I was raised.
Yeah.
So because that's very much how my dad is. My parents are divorced. And so... I spent the majority of my time with my dad.
Yeah.
And he's very much that like, take it or leave it. This is me.
Yeah.
If I say something that offends you,
sorry.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
And he's better now, but I kind of took on that personality for a long time. So I kind of find it hard to make girlfriends. I feel like that's the reason, is because a lot of girls get really offended really easily.
Yeah.
And guys are just like, what's up, bro? And they like punch you
And they don't get
call it
offended
a
as
day.
easy. Yeah.
So I just kind of related more to that.
Yeah.
Why'd you point to me?
I was thinking about David's uncle and brother that got in a fight, like, and then they were fine afterwards.
Oh yeah.
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 I've never fought anyone, but I'm
in a fight, but
throwing down and calling it a
is
day.
like they had an argument and afterwards they were just like, whatever.
Yeah.
See?
And
Yeah.
like,
And that,
and let's
Guys
talk
are like
about
that.
Whoops.
Guys are like that, so it's fine.
yeah.
Anyways.
So I'm like that.
I'm gonna get in trouble later.
Lauren, it's fine. So
I don't care. This is me. Take it or leave it.
Oh my gosh.
No more shout outs the rest of this episode.
I'm over here like sweating. Like,
This is perfect. If you have issue, take it up with me.
not me, please.
Not Alyssa. Take it up with me. Anyway,
I'm just here.
next question.
Don't take anything up with me.
Come on, Lauren.
I married into this not knowing.
Okay, so how is married life?
The exact same.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding. It's not really the exact same. I mean, it kind of is. Like, I feel like with Alec and I, our relationship was just so old married couple.
Yeah.
That whenever we got married and it was just like official, it was just like, hey, dude,
Yeah.
like we're married now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now I can call you husband.
Yeah, it's like you're no longer a boyfriend, you're fiance, you're a husband, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
married life is awesome because you can just like do whatever and they're stuck with you now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have whatever burps you want and they're stuck with you.
Yeah.
And so, but no, I mean, it's really great. I love being married to him.
That's good.
He's a keeper.
Let's hope so.
I'll keep him.
Lauren just gave Lauren
Please some help.
Yeah. The nastiest look ever.
I need help.
Yeah, because Alec is an interesting character. So
You know, he's weird.
He's different.
He's a weird guy.
Yeah.
I mean, have y'all ever noticed how strange he is? Like,
have you met me? We're
And me?
similar.
yeah. I mean that.
You know
is
what
true.
Trent told me the other day? He said, he goes, babe, I feel like if I didn't marry you, I wouldn't be this weird.
Wow.
I know. And I was like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, I just feel like you really bring out the weird in me.
Yeah, dude.
I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? I am glad that I brought the weird out of you.
welcome.
You're better now.
Yeah.
Because of me.
You would have ever been.
ever been.
Do you feel like Alec does that to you?
That makes me
you
weird. No, I think I was already very weird, and then he just kind of allows me to be that weird.
Yeah.
Like that was weird. I've always tried to like chime back, you know, because once again, I just wanted to fit in and be a
Right.
part of the group, and so I'm a very empathetic person. Like I'm able to be like, oh, her vibe is like this, I'm going to be like this, and
Yeah.
so whenever Alec and I started dating, and of course at first I was still trying to be like anything that he wanted me to be, because I was like,
Right.
oh my gosh, this is my middle school crush. Like
Oh.
never thought this was gonna happen. Like I was like just hanging on at the end of the rope, like God, like, just make it through a couple months, and then he'll keep you around. But longer than any other girlfriend.
Yeah.
But, you know, he just, you know, after a while, after we got comfortable, I started to notice that he didn't care about me being like Miss Perfect. Like, oh, I'm gonna have some crochet to what are they? Croissants.
Come on, we were just watching the Great British Bake Off.
I know.
There's so many breads to choose from.
There's so many breads on
I
that
just
show.
wanted croissants. Anyways, I don't have to eat croissants around him. I can eat pizza rolls,
Yeah.
and life is good.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Eat all the- Actually, side note, the first like 3 months of our relationship, like dating relationship, we would have pizza rolls
and hot wings.
No, pizza rolls and like a bottle of wine. That was our date night.
When I think of Lauren and Alec, I think of pizza rolls.
That's all
And
I've
hot
ever wanted
wings.
in life. I don't like hot wings though.
Maybe it's Alec.
Alec likes
I
hot
think
wings.
of pizza rolls and hot wings.
Lauren is pizza rolls.
And
Alec is
wine.
hot wings.
Wow, that is a very unhealthy, dysfunctional combo. Like that is
Now I
causing
want
for a
pizza rolls.
bad night.
Now I want pizza rolls.
We just had In-N-Out though, but we can have that. So do you guys like want to have kids anytime soon or?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my gosh, yes. Whenever,
Liam's cousin. Liam's cousin.
yeah, whenever you
Liam's
said
Liam's cousin.
Liam's cousin. Whenever y'all said in the other podcast, I went through and listened to all of them. By the way, they're great. Y'all are doing really good. By the way,
Yay.
you're
You're
a lot of
now.
fun. Yay. But whenever you had said when Lauren had said, I realized that I now realize that we're on a podcast, not just a video. Towards the end.
Yeah. The video probably has cut out at this point, but it's okay.
Well, now I definitely have to say, when Lauren LG said, this is LH speaking, that Alec and I were probably going to be the last or the next ones to have children, I was sitting on the couch and I was like, oh, absolutely, 100%. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that that's probably going to happen.
That's crazy.
Are you pregnant?
Dude,
Oh.
I'm on my second glass of wine.
She basically just had half a bottle of wine right now.
That would have been a great way to tell us, though. Anyways.
Maybe something is in the works. Whoa. Don't ruin it for yourself. We'll get there. We'll get.
You just drank a half a bottle of wine.
Potty child. That's how we do in the Hernandez house. Hey, I turned out just fine. Okay,
Yeah. So did my mom.
Yeah,
because
we're-
Mamo. I mean, they didn't
So
know
did
back
you.
then.
They didn't know. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
So
sorry,
Selenia,
Miss Hernandez. I don't know your life. I
our
don't know.
cousin Selenia didn't find out she was pregnant until
She was like 7 months.
7 months pregnant. So she was like eating sushi and like going on roller coasters.
I don't know. It's one cute kid.
And taking
Oh.
shots. She took shots with us at Alec's birthday.
Selenia.
Selenia.
Oh, there's no video. I'm like rock and rolling over here, like,
It was real cute.
Anyway,
Real
so
cute.
all that to say, Aaron turns out really smart and really cute. So
Oh
I
my
think
gosh,
it's
is
fine.
he still breakdancing? Because he's got a career in that.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Aaron,
to,
if you're listening, pursue it, buddy.
Aaroncito, you know who does
Pursue
listen?
it.
You know who does listen? Amarisa.
Amarisa.
His little sister.
Marisa.
She had her little messy bun up the other
Oh
day.
man.
Anyway,
Every
sorry.
time I see those two, anytime I see any of y'all's cousins,
Yeah.
and now Liam, that doesn't really help the case, but I just want like all the babies.
They're so cute.
How many do y'all want?
I want 2. You know, I grew up with just me and my brother, or my brother and I. And so, 2 was a lot of fun. It was an even number with the roller coasters.
Yeah. Oh.
It was,
Didn't think about that.
That's
you
very
didn't need
important, you
you
guys.
didn't need a bigger vehicle.
Yeah.
You could just have like a 4-seater and you were good to
Yeah.
go. And so I want 2. Alec wants like 12. I calmed him
What?
down. I calmed him down to 3.
Yeah, easy, Alec. Jeez.
I told
12
him.
kids.
I told him if he was pushing him out that he could have as many as he wanted. But
Yeah.
until that becomes the thing of science,
Once his name becomes Jim Bob Duggar, then he can have.
what?
That he can have 12 children.
Yeah. Do you know the Duggars?
I don't know the Duggars.
Oh no.
It's their TV.
I've also never seen Pocahontas. So how do you expect me to see the Duggars?
This podcast is over. I just did my
Once
hand.
again,
Ding, ding, ding.
once again, I
Wait,
don't
how do I
know.
put these back on?
Over your ears.
Okay, here we go.
So yeah, but
We're watching Paco.
We are watching Pocahontas.
are we gonna crochet while we're doing
Yes.
I was trying to think of the Pocahontas song, and I was going, "Who is the
Nope.
girl?" Nope,
That's
Mulan.
I almost said Moana.
it?
We're just mixing it.
Be a guest. Na, 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 na,
Okay, this podcast is over.
Yeah, we want 2 kids. To end that, we want 2 kids. Maybe next year. We'll see.
This has been interviewing with #Rebirth, Lauren Hernandez. Don't forget to be a patron on our account. We'll link everything below on YouTube and on our podcast page. Like,
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Comment.
Follow.
Please comment.
Bye. Love you guys.